Hey there, Kyle here. So, I haven't made many videos because I've still got a bat situation in the house. If you see my last video about the bats, you know what's up. Kind of. Talk about it a little bit. Here's what I want to talk about in this video, though. I want to talk about WandaVision and Quicksilver and the X-Men. So, we are 5 episodes in. If you haven't seen them yet, spoiler alert. And if you have seen them, and you're watching this, great, thanks for watching. If you haven't seen them and you're still watching it, also thank you, but I'd also recommend watching the show. Might make more sense. So, here's where we get into the spoilers. At the very end of the show, the door rings. Vision thinks that Wanda is messing with reality because he started figuring some stuff out. And she opens the door, and it is her brother, Pietro, or Quicksilver. Now, we saw him die in Age of Ultron, right? But this is a different actor. In fact, it's the actor from the X-Men franchise pre-Disney takeover, Days of Future Past, that kind of thing. And Peters, Evan Peters, maybe is his name. So he comes on and he says, "Hey, it's me, sis." And she looks different. In fact, the science lady, Kat Dennings' character, she comments, "Pietro's been recast." And then it's over. Okay? So, big reveal. But what's it mean? So, some people are saying, well, Wanda can bring her brother back from the dead. Some people are saying Wanda has made somebody else into her brother. She has taken over somebody's life like she has. That's one thing that we're seeing in the show is that she's taking people and they're having to play their role in her fantasy, right? And so some people are saying, well, she's just making somebody else play the role of her brother. Other people say, no, she's actually brought him back to life. Well, if she brought him back to life, I think he'd look the same. Other people are like, oh, it's Loki. He's playing a trick. This is how they're bringing Loki in for the Loki Disney Plus series. Again, if it were Loki, he only knows the Quicksilver that we saw die with Ultron. So that's the only Quicksilver he even could know, I guess I should say. They didn't really interact. So I don't think that Loki would be this other version of him, this specific version of him. What happened is Disney bought Fox, and Fox had the X-Men rights. And Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were originally X-Men characters. And they were brought into the MCU not as Magneto's children, but as Hydra experiments. So they could be part of the Avengers and not part of the X-Men. Which I thought was lame and I didn't like at the time. In fact, I still got some issues there, storytelling wise. I don't like change for things like that. When you just radically change somebody's backstory, it's like, no, come up with a new character, use a different character, something like that. Why take something existing and completely change the backstory of that person? Like, just get a different person. That'd be my thought. Anywho, what we have here, though, I think, is not Wanda bending reality. I think that she has tapped into another reality. So in DC Comics, there's Earth, Earth 2, etc. In Marvel, we have Earth 616. There's the Ultimate Universe. There's all these other parallel universes we even see because we know the name of the next, what's his name? Sorcerer Supreme. That's right, Doctor Strange. The next Doctor Strange. I didn't say that's right to anybody. I said, in particular, there's nobody on the other side of this camera, so I'm talking to you. No, the next Doctor Strange movie is the Multiverse of Madness. So we are being introduced to the concept of a multiverse. I think that's what we're seeing now. So Eastview, Westview, these city names that people don't seem to know that they live in the city where they live. I think that she has created a bubble that is not necessarily her reality as much as it is a different reality. And I think that's what we're getting, and that's how they're going to introduce the X-Men into our reality, and maybe the realities fully merge. Maybe some people come over, some people don't. I'm not sure exactly. They could bring back a lot of people this way, and we know Marvel doesn't like killing people off forever, right? So that's my thought. And so I wanted to get this out there before another episode came out and proved me right, and I was like, I should have told somebody. It'll probably prove me wrong. I'm probably wrong. But if I'm right, I mean, that'd be awesome, right? Anywho, if you're watching WandaVision, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your fan theories about what's going on. I made a couple WandaVision videos I would regret it if I made this one, or if I didn't make this one, and it turned out I was right, though. And I'm fine being wrong. Anywho, I'm Kyle. My blog's talkinggeek.com. Appreciate your time. Enjoy.